right. Roll 20. Sorry about that. So, still no word from Onvir, huh? Okay, sorry, what were we doing? We were...
I was buying some fine clothes.
Oh, okay. So you were heading into the marketplace?
Yes, Coach can come along if she wants.
She says sure.
I would actually head in with them because I'm gonna see if I can find like a carpenter or someone.
Alright, so
Or
Eldwin
someone to make it.
and Robert are going to the market. Were we passing a bunch of time? I forget. Did you guys want to do like
No.
a bunch of downtime?
No, that doesn't sound familiar whatsoever.
Oh, the ball is
I
in
mean,
2 days, that's why. Did you want to pass time
Yeah.
till the ball?
But we need our invitation still.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. We have some stuff that we have to do. Okay. You were going to meet with Blackwater, and you're trying to figure out how to get an invitation. Fair enough. Alright. So you guys are going to the market. Aurora, what are you doing?
I am practicing my bitch, which is Voices's talk.
Oh, you're
Trying to
yeah, you're practicing.
Oh.
still practicing that.
So I
But,
did hear that right.
Yeah, that was an
Okay.
interesting
Yes,
way
you
to
did.
put that. I was like, huh? Oh, that makes
Like,
sense.
I'm
you
assuming-
disgust me. You know?
I'm
Disgusting.
assuming shit from what I remember she was talking about. She was like she's better than everyone else, but she doesn't say that.
Yeah. I mean,
directly.
that's fairly accurate. Okay. So, Roberts and Eldwin head over to the market in the morning. I mean, it's unless you're going to do some RP, like you could just pay book price for the clothing.
Yes, I think it's 15 GP.
For,
Let's-
for noble clothes.
Fine clothes. 2024.
Fine.
Yes.
Fine clothing. And, Aurora's practicing. What about Nasira?
now Sarah's gonna continue her carousing project, both at the inn and like around the market and stuff. I'm just trying to get some contacts and like.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you put the day towards more carousing. You have a couple of potential people that you might be able to get in good with.
Okay.
So as interesting. As you are walking around the market, Eldwin, you would hear a familiar voice.
Oh.
He says, Eldwin, is that you?
Oh no.
No, my name's Jeff.
It's like I'll turn and I was like, holy shit, is that Roland?
He says, I thought that was you. Though a bit older, obviously. How have you been, friend?
It's like I've been surviving. I'm surprised you're still kicking. Thought you would have gotten yourself killed by now.
He laughs. He says, not for lack of trying. But, nope, still going at it. Lots of work in a city like this, as long as you can keep your head. He says, so what brings you back here? When last we spoke, I believe your exact words were, I'm not returning to this horrid place.
It's like fate can be a very cruel mistress.
He says,
Turns out
Go
like,
ahead.
turns out the thing I left to hunt led me right back here.
Kind of arches his eyebrow at that and says, "It sounds like there's a story behind this. You'll have to maybe serenade me over dinner. Where are you staying?"
I'm staying with like staying with a couple friends over at the Empress Lantern.
And as you say that, Robert comes out of the changing tent looking all fancy. He says, "Oh, the lantern. That is an upgrade. You must have done well for yourself after leaving the city."
It's like honestly, can't complain. It's like honestly, like it was surprising finding the more honest workings.
He nods. And he says, "And I assume this is one of your friends?" Kind of turning to Robert as he walks back up.
It's like
Robert sees Ilden having a conversation with someone. He leaves. He doesn't want to get involved.
Oh, so you don't walk back up, you just kind of walk away.
Yeah.
All right. So never mind then. If you choose to just walk away, he wouldn't even know you guys know each other.
It looked like they know each other. I'm like, nope.
All right. Where is he
Could compromise
going?
our position. Probably either back to the lantern, because I think the guard and both Ruga said that Blackwater would reach out
All right.
to me.
So he says, "You'll have to introduce me to some of these friends. Maybe, as I said, over dinner. I see you still have your fancy sword, and it looks like you've upgraded to some fancy armors and equipment as well."
it's like it's like yeah, even found a way to get this thing enchanted. It's like, and I'll like unsheath it a little bit and let him examine it.
He says, "Really? So it's magical now. What did you do to it?" As he kind of like weighs it, he says, "It does feel lighter.
It's like
Must be the enchantment."
it's like turns out like it's like me and the group I'm running with found a half finished, like we're raiding the raiding a Knoll prison and found a half finished ritual for a +2 weapon. Managed to hijack it and enchant my own.
He says, "Knowles. Wow, you really have traveled far from the city. I've heard of some barbarian tribes in the outer areas. Um, you probably have quite a few stories then if you've been fighting gnolls and other horrors of the caves."
I'm sure you've got your own stories from all your little escapades in this. It's like in the back streets.
He laughs. He says, "Mostly dealing with drunks, though. I do tango with the occasional criminal. Some of them can be quite dangerous. There's been a few close calls, but so far I've come out on top." He says, "But yeah, nothing too out there. Nothing like Knowles. I'm sure you've seen a lot more than just drunks and criminals."
It's like I've definitely seen a thing or two. It's like I've gone to places I couldn't even imagine before leaving here.
He says, "Well, we definitely should get together and speak some more. I was actually here on business in the market, so I can't stay. But I'll stop by the Lantern later. You can tell me about some of your journeys." You would notice he's kind of like looking around as if maybe he is looking for someone, possibly a bounty or something.
Everything all right with you?
Says, "Yeah, I've done pretty well for myself. I've made some allies. I have some contacts, and I carve out a good living within the Darrock Empire. Much better than it used to be when we were younger." He says, "I barely go back to the old slums these days."
It's like well, if you need any help, I'd be happy to run a job with you like the old days.
He says, "Oh, really? Well, that is it's quite the offer. I could possibly use your help for a few things, but I'm sure you have things you need to do in the city. I wouldn't want to be a bother."
Like, I'll like, I'll have like a little conflicted look on my face for a second, and then actually, I'm gonna do something real quick. All right. Uh, I'll take a deep breath. Like, have you heard anything from my father recently?
He says, "Your father, didn't he disappear a while ago?"
Wait, he's gone?
Remind me, your father was one of the nobles? Who was your father again?
He was a retired adventurer.
Oh, right. Yes. And remind me, what was last you heard of him? Was he in the city here?
Last I heard of him, he was back at our home in the slums when I stole the blade and fled.
He says, I haven't actually heard from him in a while. After you left, I didn't really have any reason to keep in touch with him. I think he was still doing jobs. I think that the old house is still there, but I don't know if he's still in it. His profession had him traveling more than a normal bounty hunter or repo person. So maybe he's out exploring somewhere. He says, but I haven't checked back for quite some time. He says, you want me to go check in on the old house and see if I see him there?
If you don't mind.
He says, yeah, I can do that for you. No worries. I guess I'll meet you tonight at the Lantern and let you know if I saw him. All right. So with that, he's gonna wish you farewell unless you're gonna say anything else or ask him about anything.
I won't. I won't say anything else to him.
Alright.
But at this point, I'll return to what I was looking for in the market.
All right, which was the clothing, right?
Oh, no, I was looking for like an artisan shopper, carpenter to make a chest for me.
Ah, all right. Yeah, sure. You could probably commission someone to make you a chest. Are you looking for something like more like a really powerful lock or just like a normal chest?
Uh, well, this is for a component, so it's specifically a 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet chest made out of fine materials worth 5,000 GP.
Oh,
Oh,
my
all
god.
right. So you're a really fancy chest. Do you have any
Yeah.
gems or anything to put towards its creation, or are you just gonna pay for it out of pocket?
Uh,
Because there is probably you'd probably have to hire a jeweler and a carpenter to work on that. And if you give them materials, they could probably give you a break in price if you have fancy gems or anything.
we have
Yeah, there's some gems in the bag if you want to
yeah,
use
we
them.
got like
I recommend holding on to diamonds, but otherwise,
yeah, obviously I'm just looking at what we got. Yeah, we got the 2 emeralds that are
All right.
worth
Well, I'll
500.
say it will cost you about 5,200 for them to make the chest, and you can minus the full value of any gems you want to put towards it, of those gems. So whatever their
Alright.
value is, you can minus that from the 5,200.
I mean, if
They
you-
also it also needs a 50-cent tiny replica
A 50 what?
or 50 GP.
Yeah.
replica.
Oh, so yeah, I guess 5,250 then, and you can minus gems at full value from the cost.
honestly, gems way less than gold. So if he can pay all in gold, let's do that.
Well,
Yeah,
gems
that's
Liquid
also
cash, baby.
gems also sell at lower value if you're trying to sell them. You can't generally unless you're trading gems for something to
Okay.
turn them into
So
gold
this is-
pieces. You have to
How
sell them.
about
So this is like
How
the
about-
best value we can get for
Yeah,
them.
you'll get
Okay.
100% value doing this basically.
okay? Then how about you do 2,000 worth of gems, and I'm gonna keep the diamonds and the rubies because those are common spell components. But all the rest of the gems we have together total 2,000 gold.
All right, and so that's 3,050.
3,200 gold left. Yeah. All right. Let me subtract all of that.
I'll take the
There's
co-
a bunch
I'll
of
take the
different.
coin out.
I'm removing the gems.
Okay, so you you can minus that amount from the 2550. So Robert, you said you headed to the south gate. The guards would be there. One of them would say, it's the Blackwater. He's returned. I have a message for you, and actually, and he kind of hesitates and says, your friend, who you wish to go see, said that we can admit you at least once for today. And if there'll be more times, he will let us know. He says, I'll have one of my men escort you to his estate. If you're ready, that is.
Okay, we ball. We'll do it live, boys.
He says, I see you've procured a nice outfit. It's probably a good idea. Blackwater does appreciate a gentleman with style.
Yes, I do believe that he would not appreciate you using his name like that. You know how nobles are.
He says, or wait, what did you say to him?
That to probably not refer to him by his name, like Blackwater.
Not refer to. You're telling the guard not to refer to Blackwater as Blackwater?
To Robert as Blackwater.
Oh, you're telling the guard not to refer to you as Blackwater.
Yes,
Oh, okay, I see.
because he mentioned Blackwater at the start of the
Yeah.
conversation.
So he says, yeah, I mean, that's true, I suppose, with some of you, there's a bit of discretion. Yeah, I can keep from making that identification in the future. All right, Jim, get him to the manor. And he says, all right, follow me. So Jim would lead
Aye.
you south. I'll just use the token since you don't have this area explored yet. Through the fields along the path. And bring you up to the door of the manor, where a maid would answer the door. You would notice that she has a strange tattoo on her neck. One that you've seen a couple of times around the city. But now, this is, you're kind of seeing it more often now. But she would answer the door, and the soldier says, we have a visitor here for Victor. I believe he is expected. She says, yes, come in. And she would lead you inside, and Jim would bid you farewell.
All right, thank you, Jim.
So the woman takes you through this fairly extravagant manor. Looks very nice. She looks like she's either human or half elven, probably in her mid-20s or so. Definitely, or you assume some sort of cleaning staff. Fairly attractive. But she would lead you to his office, knock on the door.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
As we walk, do I see any other staff members with the same tattoo?
Give me a
Visible?
perception.
Yeah, perception. Blind. Here we go.
All right, so
Once per day human reroll.
sure, if you want to use it.
Well,
So as you're walking, you would notice what looks like a butler kind of dusting, and he indeed is also marked with some kind of neck tattoo.
can you? This might be a bit much. Can you describe the tattoo?
Oh, jeez. Sure. It's a. It's sort of like an upside down Y with a
Okay.
like a T slash across the top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a. Here, maybe I can just draw it on the map.
Yeah, I think I understand what you mean.
Oh wait, no, I draw lines. Dots. Where's my lines?
Has to be something like. Oh, I can't draw.
That's okay. So it sort of looks like that.
Okay, and you. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Like a Y with a T on top of it. Like upside down Y with a T.
Okay, and we've seen this all over the city, you said?
You didn't see it as much. You saw a couple of people with it at the inn, maybe a few in the market. Usually you would see them with other people, and I'm sure by now, like if you had, Eldwin may have mentioned that it's like a slave mark, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it marks certain individuals as being, yeah, enslaved. 'Cause unfortunately, slavery is legal within the empire. One of the reasons
Oh.
why the
Depends on
initial
who you ask.
colonists left. Depends on who you ask what.
If it's unfortunate or not.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah, there's certainly people who are very much against it, but legally speaking, they allow it here. It's mostly when people fall into debt, they can sometimes end up enslaved to free their debts, or people captured in conquests and battles. Certain unfortunate people who are, yeah, like kind of sold off into that life. It's definitely something that a lot of people are against, though. Not as much the nobility, but yeah, some of the poor people who get on the unfortunate wrong end of that.
Are these people treated poorly? Or how are they treated?
It really depends. It's sometimes they can, have an okay life. Other times they're treated very poorly. The main issue would be the lack of rights they have.
Alright.
So, like, some of them can be treated well, but that's not. There's no law saying you have to treat them well. You just
Okay.
there's some laws protecting their like abuse and murder, but yeah,
Yeah.
beyond that, it's not good. All right. So anyway, what are you gonna do?
Alright, so I guess knock on the door.
So yeah, she brings you up to his office. There is a knock, and Victor says, "What is it?" And she says, "Sir, you have a visitor." He says, "Ah, all right, let him in, Amelia. Thank you." And she would open the door, kind of bow to him as you step in. You see a figure.
Thanks, Amelia.
She says, "Of course." She smiles and bows to you as well as she walks away. Sitting at the desk is Victor, a man who looks pretty good for his age. He has dark hair. Um, yeah, and you know a couple of things from what you've heard of him, which I kind of include in the description. He says, "Hello there," smiles and stands up, walks over
Is he
to
very
you.
much human?
Looks human, yeah.
All right. I'll do the whole
What name did you give him?
Damien.
He says, "You must be Damien," and he smiles.
Yes, he'll bow like you must be the legend himself, who I've heard so much about.
That I must, and I will say, my good boy, you're starting strong here with the compliments.
Well, you know what they say: first impressions matter.
They do indeed. So, remind me, who was your mother?
Like, give him the
Oh.
same story I gave Pruga.
All right. So, which lady are you giving him as your mother?
Not the first lady that said that he didn't have a child with, but I'll use the description of the other lady.
And you
Because
just
there's
give
two
him.
older women, and just give him a fake name.
All right. Now, both of those women do live in the capital, or in the within the Darrock, the Empire, right?
I believe so.
So you're giving him her description with a fake name? Is that
Like
what you're doing?
like a similar description.
Similar, okay. But with a
Yeah, like
fake name.
vague enough. Yeah, with a fake name. Like similar enough to be like, I think I remember her.
Give me a deception.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I use my focus mind on that? Tactical mind.
It was a D10?
Yes.
Sure.
And if it fails,
Oh.
if it fails, it doesn't get expended.
So he kind of thinks for a moment. He says, "Huh, that does sound familiar, though the name isn't ringing a bell. This was in Revan's Pass?"
No, I told him that we moved to Revan's Pass when I was young.
Oh, but you, okay, so you tell her that she's from here, but you moved to Revan's Pass.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that she passed, my boy. Uh, I'm also sorry she waited so long to tell you about me, though I guess she had her reasons. I mean, I will admit in my younger days I was not always the best to those I pursued. But I am willing to make up for past transgressions. So how can I help you, now that you've come all this way to see me?
It's not more that you can help me, but more how I can help you.
He says, "Really? You've come all this way to offer me something? Now I'm intrigued."
Yes, you have something that I want, or a means to get what I want. And perhaps I can help you in your endeavors.
He says, "How delightfully vague. Well, what is it that I can get you that you want?"
What I want is access to the Foxheart Library.
He says, "Ah, a bit of
You
a
see,
scholar then." He says, "I have a cousin who really likes to frequent the libraries." Go ahead. What were you saying?
I already forgot.
Oh, he says, "Well, they certainly have quite the collection, and I know they are still bringing in new materials all the time. so I can see why you'd want access to it. I wouldn't say I'm on the best terms with the Foxhearts, but I could possibly get you access, given some time, maybe. And what is it that you have to offer me?
Well, if you're not in the best terms, perhaps be an envoy. You know, rumor has it they're hosting a ball in 2 days.
He says, that's true. I'm surprised you know about that. I didn't think they were telling many people about the ball.
I work fast. I just arrived like less than a week ago.
Hmm. Well, so you're looking to gain access to this ball and possibly to their library then?
Yes, and if things go well, perhaps favor for our house.
He says, well, you certainly have some of my charm, so perhaps you could make it work. An outsider requesting access might be viewed more favorably, as it doesn't come with all the baggage that I have with that family. And what exactly are you willing to do for me that I would get you into this ball?
Name your price. I've done all sorts of work.
He says, money. I have no lack of gold. He says, perhaps
You both, you know, I don't mean cash.
Oh,
he says, well, if there's something you have to offer, um, what
I'm good at getting to places I shouldn't. I'm good with the dagger.
he says, are you like some sort of
I'm no
mercenary?
assassin. I'm no assassin, but I can fight.
He says that may have been useful to me at some point, though right now I can't think of any jobs I would need. Although there might actually be one. Though it's a bit complicated. Something I haven't thought about in a while. Is it just you, or do you have a team?
I know people. I have friends.
Hmm. He says, "Well, I might need something retrieved. Something that my family lost long ago when there was a bit of a cave-in one of the sections of the city."
Oh God.
We're going back.
We're gonna get us in the undead cave yet.
Can't get away. He says, as far as I can think, that's the only mercenary type job I have right now.
And what am I looking for?
He thinks for a moment. He says, "Well, that might be a bit too dangerous." He says,
Well, how about you let me prove my worth, and then we can move on to this heirloom of yours.
Let me think about this. There might be some people. Do you have any skills as a bounty hunter?"
Oh, do I?
oh,
I pull out my mark.
He says, "Wow, aiming high, are we? That's I mean, you might have more luck
I've
going after my heirloom than him."
I've I've dealt with my fair share of fiends.
He says, "Well, he is definitely a fiend, but he is a well protected fiend. There were a lot of people who would be upset at him going missing or passing. Um, well,
So
let
I'm
me."
sure that it'll benefit a lot of people as well.
He says, "How about this? Why don't you spend the day with me? Let me test your abilities a bit through some of my other mercenaries to get an idea of your skill level, and we can go from there. How about that?"
Sounds like a plan.
He smiles and puts a hand on your shoulder, and he says, "I look forward to hearing more stories from you, my boy. Perhaps a bit more about your life within the what's it called? Within Revan's Pass.
I bullshit him the entire time.
Yeah, you don't actually have much experience with Revan's Pass.
Yeah, I've been a pirate my entire life, so
Yeah, but there aren't many pirates in Revan's Pass, as far
But
as
he
you
has
know.
been traveling with us, and we've been there quite a few times, and probably have given
Yeah,
him some.
well, yeah, he spent.
Robert's been to Revan's Pass like once, maybe twice.
I think he spent like a week there while the group was there, so you have some knowledge of it. Give me, if you're gonna
Yes,
tell him
correct.
stories about Revan's Pass, give me another deception check.
Any chance you can get advantage for sucking up to him?
I feel like we could have had a Tala like prep you for this or something.
Probably.
Probably.
No, he's actually fairly insightful, and he is very much familiar with diplomacy and sucking up to people. So sucking up to
And
him isn't really isn't necessarily the way to get on his good side. It's just like polite etiquette within his world.
Been polite
right.
and complimentary,
What?
but I don't think he's necessarily been sucking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would I be able to get my tactical mind on this roll if needed?
How many do you have another use of it?
Yeah, I have up to 4. Well, 3 now.
All right, so then yeah, sure, you could probably do tactical mind.
All right, guys. Let's see. Ugh. And tactical mind. It's
Get another
S.
10.
Another 10. That would be nice.
Eh.
All right, so
And if it fails, it doesn't get expended.
all right, so you're kind of spending some time with him. You're talking about things. He kind of brings up one of the pleasure houses within the city, and when you like kind of talk to him about it, he would say he kind of gives you a bit of a look and says, you know, I get the feeling you're not being completely honest with me. Are you sure you grew up in Revan's Pass? He says,
No.
and before you answer, I do very much value honesty and trustworthiness with people I know over kissing up to me.
Let me think of my response. If you want to move to someone else.
All right, sure. I'll move to someone else. Pause. Yeah, Eldwin, or well, Aurora, or not Aurora. Nasira, you're just kind of talking to people, unless there's some RP you want to do with someone in particular.
No, I think I'll just have to keep going with the downtime and then make some contacts at the end of the project. But I also am. Some contacts I'm just making just for future reference or allies or contacts. But I am kind of screening. I don't know, looking for a blacksmith and like a artifacts dealer, someone who deals in like, old interesting art objects, and like a few like kind of getting the idea of the best of those kind of shops in the city. And and again, I'm just carousing. I'm trying to be friendly and kind of make contacts.
All right. Is there a particular person you wanted to RP with, or just kind of? We'll say you're
No, I
just.
mean, I assume that I can't officially have those contacts until the end of the week, so I figured I'd hold off, like trying to make any bargains or stuff in case it
Well,
improves my.
you can
Yeah.
just do like some interactions if there's particular characters that you say like during the week you're talking to, because it doesn't have to be like you're only talking to specific people. So if there is like an NPC you saw that you're like, oh, I want to know some more about that guy, you can do a bit of an interaction just so you have a turn to
Any
have the camera.
would I have any way of think about this?
I mean, I can get back to you while you think about that.
Yeah. Go
And
ahead.
what about Aurora? Besides your practice, would you be doing any interactions or anything?
Not that I can think of, honestly.
All right, so you're mostly just kind of in the room practicing at the mirror. And
Yeah.
Eldwin, so you spoke to your friend. He took off. Anything else you're doing for the day?
Um, do I have that chest and replica, or is it gonna be a bit till
Oh,
it's done?
they have to craft that. We'll say that's probably going to take them at least 5 days, because that's a big
Okay.
project.
All right,
So you
that's
can
fine.
put that under the projects area. Just
You
mark
have to make it
that.
real pretty for it to be worth what it needs to be worth.
Yeah, make sure you mark it
Yeah.
down, or I will probably forget about it in my
Yep,
notes.
I'll put it under tasks. And I guess I will then make sure.
Oh, and
Since that,
you paid them up front, right?
yeah,
Okay, so they have all the stuff they need.
I guess I will spend the rest of the time because I'm guessing I still have enough for, if I have enough for downtime. Looking more for the underground contacts.
Okay, so towards your towards making
Towards my
contacts with the
project.
yeah. Okay. Anyone you wanted to talk to in particular?
Not that I haven't already.
All right. Well, looks like we're back to you, Robert.
All right. I tell him, although we moved to Raven's Pass, I'm going to admit that I didn't spend as much time as I'd like to there. You see, my adopted father did a lot of traveling for his work. He will use quotation marks, a merchant of sorts, and I'd help him move goods.
He says, I see. Well, in the future, I would appreciate the honesty. I mean, I know you're trying to impress me, but I need to know that the things you tell me can be trusted. So, just, yeah, tell me more about the actual you, not the you that you're trying to present, if that makes sense. And he smiles.
I tell him shady stories of my past.
Oh,
just leaving
Based
it
on your years as
vague.
a pirate.
Yeah, based on my years as a pirate, but try and like tie it to this world.
All right, so maybe like that you did criminal activity, but just not as a pirate. Like maybe just say you were a bandit or something.
Yeah, just
stories as a pirate, as a bandit.
as a bandit.
All right, give me another deception check. 'Cause you've
It's not
obvious-
entirely false.
Well, you're not telling him your actual background, so you're still kind of lying.
I'll add my tactical mind on top of that as well.
Oh, a third use. Oh, you wouldn't have lost the last one because that was a failure. So
Oh.
this would be your second use. All right, so he listens and he says, I'm guessing that the banditry is how you got your skills as a mercenary.
Indeed.
He says, well, I mean, follow the lineage of any king for long enough and you'll find a thief. I can't necessarily blame you for going through that lifestyle if that's the only option you had. Certainly shows resilience.
As for the pleasure house, I never really needed it.
Well, it was a bit of a test, my boy. I was sensing some inconsistencies in your story. So, and as I said, I do value honesty. So I just ask that you not let me catch you in a lie again. He says, if I am going to have you as someone of trust in my house, I have to know that what you tell me is true.
Aye.
All right. So, yeah, you keep talking to him, telling him some more of the banditry stories, which are harder for him to see through, as like most of the stuff you're saying is kind of based in reality and not necessarily in a specific place that he might know. Okay, so
You could even downright tell him that You went to the astral plane or something with your father. I don't know.
Could.
That's a stretch, though.
Nah, that's a bit much, I think.
Would be fairly impressive. Like, I sailed on the stars. All right. Well,
What are these stars you speak of?
exactly. So yeah, the day is gonna pass again, unless any of you are doing anything in particular.
What does this group know about the Blackwaters other than the fact that they're one of the noble families of the human empire? But like, I mean, do we have any? I can't recall that we've had really any encounters with them or any information of them being
No, this is the group's first
allies
time
or
in the.
enemies.
No, this is the group's
Right.
first time in the capital, so no one.
Okay.
No one
Yeah.
here would. I mean, Eldwin would
Well-
know of them, but only like as much
Well,
as
don't
you
forget
would know of,
Nasira
like-
grew up here too, but no, what I meant was as far as all of the stuff with the Stevison sister and the Foxheart family and the girls who could sense the ley lines, Blackwaters have never come up, right? In any of our
No.
encounters.
The only family that would have come up besides those who are native to here would have been the Foxhearts, and that's because of the
I
interaction
think I
with
would
the
want to
girls.
chat with Robert at dinner tonight.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean,
What?
there's gonna be some stuff at dinner because Roland is showing up as well. So time passes. You all spend the day doing your stuff, and at around 6, you would meet up for dinner. So Roland isn't here yet. Before he gets here, is anyone? You said you were talking to someone, Nasira,
Yeah, I want to chat with Robert about his day.
and this is after you all did your downtime work, so you would be at dinner unless you choose not to come. All right. So what do you say to Robert?
No, I would initially just kind of ask you about how the meeting went.
I tell her everything.
And then I would say, I mean, I don't know if we're ready to make this decision right now. We know too little, but perhaps, maybe having one of the noble families helping us. I don't know, like just purely hypothetical. But what if we did tell Blackwater everything? Maybe not that you lied to him about being his son, but I mean about the girls and the ley lines and the fact that we're on the run from the Foxhearts and the Stevisons, I mean, maybe he would be interested enough in this ley line magic and the prospect of a place on the surface that's livable, that he would help us, and work with us.
Yeah,
I'm not saying we go do this tomorrow. I'm saying, like,
yeah.
while you're working with him, maybe you could kind of
You
get a
all,
feel for how you think he might stand on that,
And this is a discussion, like, as you're kind of hanging out in the bar for dinner.
No, probably up in our rooms.
Oh, up in the rooms. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely be careful about mentioning
well,
anything about ley lines or,
There are only 2 of them, so and they're pretty weak compared to the other nobles. So I'm sure they'd love to get any allies they can. Yeah, we'll see where this prospect leads to first.
What do you mean there's only 2 of them?
There's only Victor and his brother.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Victor and Peter. You're not sure how many of his children he has working for him. During your time
He
in the
mentioned
house,
the
you did not-
Legitimate ones.
Yeah. Well, you don't know if he has any legitimate. He doesn't have a wife, so.
Mentioned a cousin. So I was assuming there were more
Yeah, he
Blackwaters,
did.
even if they're not his immediate family.
He did mention a cousin. And while you were at the house, you did not meet Peter. You're not sure if he was there or elsewhere, but
Yeah, 'cause I remember last week we found out that there's only 2 Blackwaters in the city, being Victor and Peter.
Okay. Anyway, that was just something that crossed my mind when I was listening to you tell about your meeting with him. I'm not sure, we would want to chat with the whole group and move cautiously before including someone like with that much information, but it's worth considering bringing in someone powerful. We've had a lot of trouble with finding allies, and it could be really valuable.
Yeah, let's hope I don't fuck it up.
Coach just says, "You
Will.
think he's gonna let us move into his manor?"
No.
Damn it. Says not that
Who asked that?
Coacha.
Uh,
She says, not that I have a problem with this tavern. It's really fancy, but that manor, how you describe it, sounds like a whole other thing.
We can build our own manor back at home.
She says, oh, that sounds amazing. Although, they probably don't have the amazing marketplace that the city has. Just saying.
Not yet, my dear.
or the nightlife.
Or the night. You know what?
It's true. This is a
You-
city. I don't know.
You know what, Coach? We're moving to the capital. He grabs her by the
she,
shoulder.
she claps her hand. She's like, that sounds amazing. Yes.
Sorry to say it, but I'm retiring. No, just kidding.
Alright. Anyone else saying anything before you go to dinner?
I would just make sure and warn everyone that Roland would be there.
Oh,
Like-
I'm not having dinner with you then.
You're not sure where Voli is. He's been absent. He didn't show up at the room like he usually does.
just,
My
just
stuff.
just like before dinner, we haven't seen him, but we.
Yeah, you would
It's
find.
not like.
No, I mean, you haven't seen him all day because he's probably been out doing stuff. But
Right.
you would find your stuff in the room, Robert. But Voli does not seem to be there.
I take my stuff. Hey, Coach, did you see where Voli went?
She says, no, I think he left this morning, but he didn't really say what he was doing. I didn't
Like, is
really
there something
think to
about a bath?
ask. Oh yeah, I think maybe he did leave after the bath. He did smell a little bit better than he usually does. So maybe he took his bath and, I don't know, maybe went out to look for ladies or something. You know how that guy is. Alright, so you're going for dinner?
This friend of yours, Aldwin, perhaps you should caution him not to call you Aldwin while you guys rekindle your connection.
It's like I was thinking of bringing it up, but I was thinking he's probably one of our better he could probably be one of our better sources of information on everything going on in the capital.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Alright.
Alright.
Why don't we
Let's eat.
do a break? And yeah, we can do the dinner once you get back.
Cool.
Alright.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My sibling, my brother, and his girlfriend came in. What I miss?
We're on break.
Ah, perfect timing.
The rest of you are here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
All right. I'll give him another couple of minutes. Since we are about to meet his friend. Eldwin, are you back?
Yes. I think he is.
All right. Yeah, I think I heard him. Or at
I'm
least
back.
Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, so you go down to dinner. You would find Roland kind of down there already drinking at the bar. He would wave as he sees you all come in. And I would guess you get a table together. All sitting down, he would say, these must be your friends. And you said you're not going to be there, Robert?
Yeah. I don't want to get identified later.
Alright, so it's just going to be Nasira and Aurora. He
Like-
says, my name is Roland. It's good to meet you both.
Hi there.
It's like you two are gonna have to run, but I'll introduce them to him with their cover names.
Fake names.
Rasha and Nebula.
Thank you. I was like, I can't remember.
Alright. So,
it's like-
how long have you known Robert? Or, sorry, how long have you known Eldwin?
It's like, Sarasha, and I've been working together for almost a whole season now.
Says, oh.
I don't even know in game how long it's been.
So not that long then. I was
No.
expecting longer.
Some months, but not yet years.
He says,
Like-
I guess you probably noticed the strange blade he carries with him. Did he ever tell you the story behind that?
Some few details, yes.
He says, did you, I guess, how much have you told them about your time here in the city and all the things we used to do?
It's like haven't had much opportunity to talk about the trouble we got into. It's like
He says, I'm
like there was
guessing you were too busy getting into your own troubles. He says, it sounds like you all have seen quite a bit together.
We have.
At least the stories I've heard of Knowles and, well, I was promised possibly other things that I wouldn't even believe, he says, smiling at Eldwin.
it's like I guess like I'll start talking about some of the stuff. Like, I guess with that prompting, I'll tell him like we were exploring a set of caves where we encountered uh, where we encountered a like a set of portals that one of us led to an entire new plane of existence.
Says, wait, what? And I assume you just tell him some stories about the things
Yeah.
you've seen. He
Yeah.
seems fascinated by that. He says, I never knew there were other whole worlds that you could go visit. He says, now I'm quite jealous. Glad you guys made it back all right. That fire giant or lava creature sounds like it was dangerous. Well,
Like,
but in any case, I also had some news for you, Eldwin. I went to the house as you asked. It looked like no one had been there for quite some time. I did some investigating, and I think the last time your father was there was about 3 years ago, so no one's been back.
3 years.
The city has left the house as is because they know your father travels a lot, but I believe they are planning to repossess and possibly sell it back off soon, assuming he's died. Unless you maybe speak up and tell them that, you know, there's a surviving next of kin that the house would be transferred to.
Do you have any idea of a timetable on that?
He says, no, I was just talking to some of the people in the neighborhood, some of the old families. So you'd have to go maybe look into it with the city. There might be clues as to where he went inside the house if you're looking to see him, though. Someone who's been missing for that long, well, in my line of work, that usually means they're dead. You know, it's not like he had the safest profession.
It's like, no, especially if that old man actually started to kick the rust off his blade.
Says, but I mean, I guess you could hope for the best. Maybe he is off somewhere, gallivanting in a different part of the deep.
It's like that does. Speaking of gallivanting, that does bring me to why we came here to the capital city.
Says, I was hoping I'd get that story. Perhaps there's a way I can help you with whatever you're working on? He says eagerly.
There's a couple things. It's like, I know, for one, like I will preface that for one thing, we have been forced to keep a somewhat low profile. So since I'm known around this area, I've been using my father's name as a cover.
Nods. He says, is there a danger in the city? Don't tell me you're wanted for some reason.
It's like,
He says,
Not
what did you get into,
here.
Eldwin? Or, wait, what's your father's name?
Viren.
He says, what did you get into now, Viren? Giving you a little wink.
It's like, let's say that sort of trouble is something you're better off not knowing.
He says, well, I don't like that answer one bit. But suffice to say, he lowers his voice, that there might be people searching for you in the city.
We've already took note of a couple people that might have their eyes, but thankfully, no one that wants us should know that we're here.
Now remind me, did you find any bounties in the place for you guys? I don't think you did, right?
No. We found one for Volley, but there
Yeah,
wasn't a
Volley,
bounty
that's
on
right.
us.
And he would say, well, as I can say, as far as I know, there's no bounty out on you or your friends. At least none that I've encountered, though there could be other factions who might be secretly looking for you. I'm very curious why. You never really were much into crime or doing any criminal acts, so why are people looking for you? He says, perhaps you can let me in a little on this, since you know I went and found out that stuff about your dad. Give me some trust.
It's like I won't tell you everything for your own safety, but I will say that we have a couple people under our under our care who have access to some very valuable information.
As well, certain informations can get a bounty put on someone if there's threat of the information getting out. He says, does it have anything to do with the black market or the thieves guild in town, or is this something outside of the city?
This is something this is something outside the city, more related to areas of magical power.
This is possibly related to visiting other worlds.
Yeah.
You and your secrets, he says, kind of with frustration. He says, "Fine,
honestly,
fine, don't tell
that
me."
part's that part's less of a secret because I honestly couldn't tell you myself.
He says, "Well, actually, give me a persuasion check." He seems to be a little upset that you're not telling him.
That's great because I'm great at those.
He says, when we were younger, we shared many a secret. Come on, you can tell me. And just keep your voice down. Make sure no one overhears."
Actually, if you can,
Peer pressure. Do any of the other two? Do any of you speak up or say anything? As Roland is pressing Eldwin for this info.
Yeah, no, I would. Eldwin's the one that knows this guy, so I would leave it up to him whether he shares.
All right.
Yeah.
all right, I'll give it to you straight, Roland. You've done right with me over the years. We need to find information. We need to find some way into the Fox Hearts library.
Says well, they do have one of the best libraries in the city. But what do you need from there?
The people I told you about believe that they have some incomplete information that some time studying in the Fox Arts could help fill in the gaps.
I see. So this is like a client of yours who wishes to gain access to their library?
Yeah, that's about it.
He says that can be, or that could be a tall order. I know they're very protective of their resources. I know they're not very respectful of our kind, those from the lower areas of the city. Yeah, that is quite the challenge, but what would that have to do with you being wanted? Help me connect the dots here.
What? It's like, well, because the like several of these people were uh like held in captivity for their information, and the people that were holding them captive were the Foxhearts.
Give me a persuasion again. He seems kind of
Uh,
surprised. He says, like, they had enslaved them? Or were they prisoners? I
uh,
mean, the nobles do all sorts of terrible things, so that doesn't surprise me.
I'll use an inspiration point.
Alright.
God, I'm rolling so bad.
Yeah, we can't help you out with this. This is your person.
No, feel free to help me out with this. The people with better charisma.
I would.
So-
Okay, then yeah, I would. How did you term it? Like, yeah, I guess you already you told him that they were. So I would say, he speaks truth. These were unwilling guests that were not permitted to leave and later escaped.
He just sort of would nod at that and say, so these people escaped, possibly with your help? Is that why you're wanted by them?
We helped them remain at liberty. We were not involved in the initial escape. Well, let me take that back. After we began helping these people, one of them was kidnapped from us, and we had to save her again. But yes, the initial escape was not our doing. The initial escape from Foxheart's Manor.
He nods. He says, alright, I think I'm getting a bit of a picture now. So you sort of inadvertently made enemies with the Foxhearts while aiding these escapees.
And I would look around and realize that Voley still has not joined us for dinner. There's other reasons people might seek us.
Nods. He says, well, I mean, you seem to travel to distant worlds and employ all sorts of insane magical abilities, so you seem
Yes,
like
but,
you're pretty important.
The Foxhearts and their associates are numerous and well resourced. So they've definitely made it difficult for us to move about in cities and such unhindered.
He nods. He says, well, I would love to help you while you're in the city. He says, I'm happy to offer my services, free of charge even. He says, I like Eldwin, I'm a bit of a mercenary and pretty good at finding things. I've developed a bit of a knack for it over the years. He says, maybe I can help you in some way to get access to the Foxheart Library. It's certainly not a usual request one of my clients would seek out, but I don't know, maybe I can get you information on ways to get access.
I quickly rank Allure, Elder, pretty much everyone at the table but Rowan, and say, how much do we want to tell him?
He seems satisfied at the moment. We needn't give him any more details quite yet. Obviously, we haven't mentioned the Red Wizard or what these girls know, or that they are girls. So, but
You mentioned she earlier.
what did I? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I
I'll-
said that one of them was kidnapped from us, didn't I? Yeah, called her.
It's like I'll respond back. It's like honestly, the only reason I'm being hesitant with information with him is just because if he, like the more he knows, the more in danger he is. So
Can I? Sorry.
like It's like so. Feel free to give out as much as you
Says,
want that you think he'll need.
You've all gotten a bit quiet. Is something wrong?
Just thinking to ourselves. And I will. Can I roll insight to see if he? How do I put this? Is finding is more like a double agent that would sell us out.
Sure, you can do insight.
Like I'm noticing. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, information. Something like that. I don't know.
Well, he seems fairly genuine to you. You don't get the sense that he's being deceptive or lying. It seems like he just wants to learn more about what his old friend's been doing and maybe to get involved.
Okay. So to put it simply, we're gonna try to sneak into the ball to get to the library. Try to, anyway.
This is, well, uh,
Would he even know about the ball?
I
he
mean,
says,
people were gossiping about it in the inn last night, so I mean, I think it's public knowledge.
yeah, there are a couple of people who seem to know about it. He would say, "Oh, the Foxheart Ball. Yeah, that should be happening in a couple of days. I've heard some talk with some of the from some of the people in the know. Uh, how are you gonna sneak into their house? Are you just gonna try to use the ball as a distraction and try to get in?" He says, "I know they employ at least 2 arcanists who are fairly talented. They help run security on the house, so it could be dangerous if they're using scrying or any type of magics to detect intruders."
I will say to Eldwin via the link.
Because I
Do you
actually know
trust-
one of the arcanists.
Do you
Oh.
trust him enough for me to tell him at least what I'm planning to do?
It's like I trust him. Like he's
Alright.
gotten my back plenty of times before.
Just really quick, check in with Robert. Is there anything you want to do during this time since you didn't join them at dinner?
He's having dinner with Kocha.
Alright, so they're just kind of eating off by themselves. So,
No
go
dinner
ahead.
Just
date?
keeping an eye on the situation,
Yeah,
but
just
not
watching.
intruding. Yeah, just watching.
Coach is talking about all the awesome clothes she saw and how she wishes she had more money.
Yeah.
Alright, but go ahead. What are you saying to him?
I will say, so my comrades have a different plan, but my plan is to sneak into the ball under a name that no one knows the face of, as far as I know.
Well, that certainly could be a way in if you have an invite.
It's like we do have there is one person in our group working on that angle. Like I think it's the reason he wasn't able to join us tonight.
Ah, alright, so someone else was supposed to be here. Well, I mean, there's a couple of ways you could do that. It's a little bit dangerous because the Foxhearts have a lot of resources to detect deceptions, but I mean, a good old-fashioned forgery might help you get past the initial gate guards. As long as none of the nobles saw through your ruse, I'm sure they'd be all speaking to you, curious as to who you are and why you were there. He says, "From what I know, the Foxhearts, Ivanhearts, and Blackwaters are all going to be there. The 3-head families."
What was the main reason why we think me dressing up as Voe's sister was gonna work? Was it like she got an invite without an invite, so to speak? Or something like that?
Well, I think they
Um,
were gonna let people know she was in town and hopefully get an invite. Like maybe let the
That's what
nobility
Bully's
know.
working on, right?
I don't know if you tasked him with that, but we could say that that's what he is going to work on. He's been trying to keep a low profile since he's wanted. I don't. I think it was just going to be you guys were going to try to like maybe speak to someone important so they would know that she's in town. I don't know if we ever fleshed out that plan.
No, I'm probably gonna do that.
Either that or
tomorrow.
maybe a forgery of an invite. Maybe is what you guys were planning.
Kocha could have done that. Kocha
that.
loves spreading gossip, right, Kocha?
She
But you're not
says,
here.
You know I'm on it.
True.
They spread some God. Yeah. But yeah, I think there was mention of a forgery of an invite to get her in.
Do we? What is Volley's sister's name?
What is what?
Volley's sister's name.
It is.
Lady Stevison, obviously.
First name.
Azula.
Oh yeah, Azula. Azula
I
Stevison.
will say to Rowan, how much do you know about Azula Stevison?
You say that to Roland?
Yes.
He thinks
Yes,
for
I
a
do.
moment. So Stevison. That's one of the. I know that's a noble family. Aren't they situated in the Deep Elf Empire? The Stevisons?
Is that where Revan's Pass is?
No, that's not where Revan's Pass is.
Okay.
Like, their parents are. Like, the main house is
Oh.
in the Drow Empire.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Or I'd forgotten.
Yeah, the Cyrith Empire, he would say. I think that's one of the high families within the Deep Elf Empire. The
The
Stevison.
family is, but
Is
not
that who you're
the-
speaking of? The
I'm speaking-
matriarch?
The family is located in Drow Empire, but her herself, no.
Says,
She's
oh, wait, that's the, yes, that's the daughter. That's the one in Revan's Pass. Okay, I know who you're speaking of, yes. I've heard of her, I've never met her. But the story of the Stevisons is coming back to me. They have, actually have a couple of people in prominent places throughout the Deep. Yeah, I think Azula is one of their older daughters. I'm remembering a story of her brother trying to kill her. There was
Like,
some sort of political assassination attempt made, and it was foiled. But that's all I remember. I heard something about or some rumors about that.
Sierra scowls.
I will say to Eldon, how much do you trust this man?
I trust him
You
with
asked
my
that
life.
already.
Yeah, I
No.
was gonna say.
I meant for this. For what I'm about to tell. So, let me tell you a story.
Says, I
No.
do like stories.
The story that you heard about a political assassination is wrong. Well, it's right, but the wrong way around. It wasn't her brother trying to kill her, it was her trying to kill her brother.
Interesting.
Or trying to hire people to kill her brother.
Yeah, but still.
She was not fond when those people told her no. So
Says,
she
I
made the other
see.
story up.
So she tried to get rid of him, and it sounds like that failed. And to cover it up, she tried to do a reverse story of her attacking or him attacking her.
Precisely.
Wow, I feel bad for him. I'm guessing he didn't get out of that one alive.
We did our best, but no, he couldn't make it.
Give me a deception.
I am technically not lying.
Yeah, you
Um,
are.
Except you are.
He was like,
Shit.
You're completely
Fine.
lying.
I tried.
I'm not
18.
lying. So he kind of like raises an eyebrow at that, and he says, "I don't know. I'm starting to think you all were involved in this, and I'm thinking that he is actually the one who is missing tonight. That would make a lot of sense as to why you might be wanted by several individuals."
Hmm.
like it's like,
Now me.
Yeah, he saw through your deceit.
Yeah.
it's like,
Am I right?
like, well, he is oddly missing, but no, he wasn't the one I was talking about. It's like he's like honestly after he was forced to go on the run from that incident, he's been acting as a hired blade for us.
Wow, that's dangerous if you'd even keep him around. Probably brings a lot of heat on your group. Though,
We've had to come to blow with some
snaps
hunter.
his fingers. He says quietly, "Voli, that was his name. Now I remember there's a bounty for him here."
And the story that has caused him to be wanted equally is trying to find the mercenaries who refused Lady Stevison.
And
So I don't know that it is any more or less dangerous for us with him.
he says, "So she asked you to take care of her brother. Now you were the political assassins."
The very
Or
first
would
day
be.
we met her, in fact, while we dined at her own table.
Well, nobles do have a tendency to be straightforward. There's a lot of hubris there.
The funny thing is we never even said no. Technically, we just didn't say yes.
We
she
hesitated, and she decided
and
that
she-
that was dangerous to her.
She decided that we were too uncontrollable for the situation.
Well,
Well, I mean, her
Honest.
family, if she comes from the Cyrith Empire, I understand why she'd be jumpy at someone not agreeing to her terms right away. She says,
to be honest,
but how intriguing. Yeah, it's. I think I would like to hear more about that story one day.
Sir Merwin, I have a favor to ask you.
As well, don't know you all that well, but you are a friend to Eldwin. What's your favor?
I want to make sure my plan to pretend to be a sewer goes off without a hitch. Is there any chance, with your know-how of this land, to make sure that if Zazula does come, she does not enter this place? You don't have to kill her, just distract her long enough.
Well, I mean, I haven't heard that she's going to be in the city. I mean, she pretty much stays in Revan's Pass, though she does send people here. She has a couple of associates who keep an eye on the Darrock Empire. But I mean, it's a bit of a tall order. I don't know what I'd do if she showed up and had a bunch of bodyguards. I could certainly let you
Okay.
know if I see her, but yeah, I don't know what I could do to stop her.
Okay, then, let's change your favor. Do you know about her associates in this kingdom?
As well, what was his name? There's one that his name escapes me. Oh, that's right, Fabden. Fabden Kellis. He's sort of like a bounty hunter that works for the Stevisons. I think he's in the city right now. Possibly something to do with the with that bounty on Voli.
Oh, perhaps we need to come up with some way to get to distract him. So, like, feed him false information that he's looking for and make him looking elsewhere while we're doing our thing here.
Yes,
I
because
mean, if he's looking for Voli, there, we do have the option of giving him what he wants, or at least and having Voli act as bait.
I mean that is possible.
That's revealing that we are here and that Bully is here, you know?
Yes, there's that.
That's
And
true.
also, if he's in the city, it's not gonna work well if I pretend to be Azula, spreading rumors trying to get an invite, and then he hears one of those rumors, reports back, everything falls into chaos.
The party's over by the time that report gets back to her. That's all we need, but it may shorten the amount of time we can spend here after the party.
Yes.
We have a nasty habit of running from all the places we visit.
Yes. I have noticed that a lot about you.
Yeah, we have a habit of stepping on powerful people's toes.
Eventually, we're gonna be wanted all over this, whatever you call
Maybe
this place.
That's why I made the suggestion that perhaps we should seek favor with one of the noble families that doesn't hate us yet.
I mean, yeah.
Although
there
that's it's
can-
sticky with the cover story that Robert's been using.
So as
I would not say Robert, but yeah.
As you are talking, Roland would suddenly, his gaze kind of drifts to the side a bit. You see his eyes go a bit wide, and he says, "Oh, actually, speaking of the nobility, I think that's Vestidia Avonheart over there." And he kind of motions to a table with several young women talking.
Avonheart.
He nods.
Where have I heard that
He
name
says,
before?
she doesn't have any of her guards, or looks like she's in disguise. I only recognize her because I've dealt with their family a lot.
Sitting alone?
You look over and see the white-haired girl in like a leather coat, kind of sitting at a table, speaking to several other young women. He says it's really dangerous for her to be here without her escort and guards. Wonder what's going on.
Do you recognize any of her companions?
Stop.
No. Though the white hair gives her, or would give her away to a lot of people who know the Avonhearts. It's a staple of their family. It kind of keeps
So,
his voice down.
Are the
Who
people at the table behaving like friends out for some drinks, or people discussing business, or any clues from their body language? And
Give me an insight check.
Can I also make an insight check because I'm doing the exact same thing?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh my
Could I
word.
do a history check to see what I remember about the Avonhearts?
Yeah, sure. So,
is there?
Or go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Is their table kind of like in the midst of the bustle of the inn, or are they off like kind of on their own?
They're sort of off to the side in a booth. She's she's kind of angled herself in a way that she's a little bit harder to notice, probably on purpose.
Okay.
But the Avonhearts are a very powerful faction within the Darok Empire. Of the three families, they're probably the strongest and have the most political influence. There's also a rumor that their bloodline is extremely magical, and all their descendants, all their family have like basically kind of sorceress abilities, like naturally from birth. But yeah, that's what you know about her, or about the Avonhearts. I mean, you
So what
were
about-
kind of familiar with them also because you grew up in the city.
What about the kind of the mood and demeanor of the occupants of that table? Are they there having fun?
Oh, with the 29, yeah, it looks like they're kind of laughing and joking. It definitely looks like more of a casual meeting than like something for business or politics.
And the companions are roughly her age.
Yeah, they all look like they're in their like early 20s, maybe even like late teens. Some of them look
this-
very young.
This may be an opportunity. Perhaps one of us should attempt to befriend her.
Roland says, "I'd be careful if you tell her that you recognize her. She might try to get out. I mean, it's dangerous for her to
no,
not
I
have her
didn't.
bodyguards."
Oh, I
So-
certainly did not intend to approach her like that, but more of a,
Wait.
single serving stranger friend in a tavern when we're all drinking and enjoying ourselves.
He nods.
So, does her companions in that table look like it's like a girls' night out type of thing, or like a Playboy situation?
I mean, it just seems like they're hanging out and talking. They're not like, I don't know what you mean by Playboy, but yeah, they're.
I was like, what?
There's guys dancing on the table. No. It's it just seems like they're having like a fun night with some drinking. and
How
laughing.
charismatic is Kocha?
You look over at
Coach, go
Robert's
make
table.
friends.
Coach is like, and then there was that gold necklace. Oh my God, you should have seen it, Robert. It was amazing. There's so much cool stuff in
you-
the city.
Aurora, did you include Kocha or Robert in the link?
Robert would have declined it immediately. So,
Yeah, Robert's got the
Yeah.
conspiracy brain. He's not. He's like, get
how
out of
many
my head.
people at the table? How many at the people at the table besides Rowan at our table?
Your table? There's what, 4 of you? I
And Nasira, Eldwin, you, and Roland,
yeah,
I think.
Roland. So there's 4 of you.
So I would have done 3 of us besides Rowan, and also, why not? I would have included Culture, but I do not talk to her. I just leave her in the link.
I would-
Hang on. Give me a persuasion check on that.
Robert's
Robert's
totally not
conspiracy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you charmed her a little. She's like, I guess you can talk to me in my mind. Don't try anything weird, though. I've heard about you from Robert.
So I think Nasira would try to reach. Nasira would try to reach out to her, like, Kocha, it is Sai Nasira. Don't react.
That
Well,
wouldn't work.
Only
It's no
Aurora
fun.
can reach out to her. 'cause
Oh, I
it's her
Yeah,
thought it
so
was.
you would
I
have
was
to talk
thinking
to
it was
me.
like. I was thinking of Eldwin's spell. Sorry. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, mine is telephone, his is a group call.
Yeah.
Okay, never
So
mind.
you would have to talk to her through me.
I see. Well, then, yeah, I'd say like Aurora. Make sure she doesn't react or look over to us, but like maybe contact her and say that there's a table of young ladies over there that seem to be enjoying themselves. That it might be valuable if we, made some casual connections, just hung out a bit, enjoyed the evening at the inn, kind of.
I will say to Kocha. Hi there, I am so sorry to interrupt your date night, but
It's like,
There's
oh my
some-
goodness. Wait. Oh, it's you. She,
Probably-
she
she probably
kinda
reacts out
says
loud, doesn't she?
Yeah. She's like, what the? Did you hear that? She looks at Robert.
you can speak in your head.
She looks around.
There are some
She's like, looks
there are some
back at you.
friends.
Stop looking
There's some-
around.
And she thinks, oh, you're doing okay. Well, what do you want?
Yeah,
See, I
There.
told you, Coach.
I should have listened to you.
Robert.
She whispers.
I probably would have picked up that if they're nearby with my perception. Honestly, that with the whisper from Culture to Robert, but I'd say, there are some people at a nearby table. You want to make some friends?
She says, maybe. What? Who are these people?
Aurora, tell her we'll give her more clothing allowance this week if she goes and just befriends them casually and just hangs out.
If you hang out with them, we will give you more money for clothing.
It's like, oh, I do like money. Says, who are these people? Why am I charming them? What's going on?
I will point them in the direction. I will point her in the direction of the table and say, they can be very beautiful friends to us.
Yeah. Looks around
I'll-
casually. She's like, oh, yeah, there's a bunch of, okay. Yeah, they seem like a cute little group. Well, why do you want me to talk to them?
I am. At the same time, she's talking to me. I am talking to Sarah, trying to figure out what the fuck to say.
Perhaps tell Kocha that she should, pass them on the way to the outhouse or to the bar or whatever she can, and then notice one of their outfits or their jewelry and compliment it and just act like a happy, friendly, tipsy bar patron.
Like,
I will say,
what do they want, Kocha?
She says, I don't know. They're like telling me a bunch of weird stuff, but they want to pay me. So I do like the sound of that.
She wants to be an independent woman, Robert. You can't buy all her shit for her.
She says, look, I know how to make friends. You don't have to tell me. I'll just go talk to them. And she like gets up.
don't talk to them. Introduce yourself. Make friendly conversation. Be
Alright.
their friend.
She says,
Be
"Yeah,
your
yeah,
usual self.
I know how. Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, thanks for the advice. So you see her kind of like with a big smile walk over the table, and
Does she tell Robert what she's doing?
she's like, "Yeah, they want me to go. I don't know, be friends with those cute that little group of cute girls over there. I don't know why, but they're gonna pay me. So, do you mind if I do you mind if I do this, or you want me to just tell them no?
You're your own person, but you go for it, I suppose.
All right.
Like I told you, it's weird. I don't like him in my hand.
She says it is
Um,
weird. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again, but money. So, and I can get that jewelry I was telling you about. So
True, that gold necklace.
exactly. So the big smile on her face, she walks over to the group, who seem a bit maybe worried at first, as like they don't really know who she is, but she starts to, it seems like, warm up to them a bit. They offer her a seat, and looks like she tells a joke or something, and they all start laughing. So it seems like, at least for now, she has joined their group. What do you want to do?
I will say to Sarah, do we want to tell Robert now or later? And the chance he may blow this.
The only way for us to communicate with him is for one of us to walk over and talk to him, and I think he's attempting to look like he is not with us this evening.
Got it.
So we might have
But
to
he's
wait.
single now.
But he's single
Yeah.
now.
He's no longer on this date.
Roland would say, does anyone know who that girl is who just walked over?
A friend of ours.
Oh.
Oh,
While Aurora and Nasira are having this conversation, looking back at each other in their heads and probably looking really weird to Roland.
Like,
Wait a minute.
on-
You guys are you doing telepathy?
honestly, Aurora has been like this for a while. She has been able to talk to people in their heads. She probably got good at multitasking, being able to fake conversation and then also talk to someone else at the same time.
That's
With
true. She probably is better at it than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yes. They would have regular roles. I would probably have expertise type of deal.
So Roland would say, he kind of whispers, "You guys able to do telepathy or something? Did you just send her over?" That was weird timing.
Yes, I thought it was valuable if someone could maybe just make a casual connection, and perhaps it will open doors from there.
Well,
And I thought that since Nebula is already taking a particular persona while in this town, and I myself have been carousing quite a bit here at this inn, trying to make contacts, I just thought it should be a fresh face and someone rather more genuine. Just an innocent friendship for real, not with very little deception. You know.
All right, so you just want to pass time while Coach kind of charms them a bit, or is there something else you want to do?
And I
I'll
would
say-
when the
Yep, go
server
ahead.
comes. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
At some point I'd go up to the bar and like get us another round or whatever. But while I'm there, I'd have the bartender send a round of whatever they're already drinking over to the table that Kocha went to, and when the server delivers it, to act like it was Kocha that bought it, that ordered it.
You should say that it's from Coach's boyfriend.
Oh, there you go. Here. If you want.
Robert in with this group. All right. All right. So you spend like, I don't know, you ordering like fancy stuff or just normal stuff?
Whatever they're already drinking.
Looks like
so
you're
if it's
drinking
fancy, that's
wine.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So like normal quality wine.
Well, if that's what they're drinking, then yeah. But if they're drinking good stuff, then yeah. Let's buy a little bit better than whatever they're drinking.
All right.
Elven
So
wine.
you.
It's all the wine
I
we
mean,
sold him.
It's hard to know what type of wine they're drinking just from looking over. But
Well, the
sure.
bartender knows.
All right. So you're asking.
So I would say whatever they're already drinking, but take it up a notch.
He says up a notch. Got it. So that's gonna be, say, like 10 gold pieces for some nicer
All right.
stuff.
I
give me the
I
gold.
slide it over. Yeah.
The server goes over with a bunch of drinks. They all seem a bit surprised, and Coach says, "Oh." She says something to them, and they talk to her, and then she points over at Robert. At which point, they all kind of wave at him. Like,
Aw.
she gives him a thumbs up.
Robert just goes along with it. Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, hey."
I love it.
When they look over at Robert, I am trying to hide my face since I'm still trying to pretend to be the act of I'm Azula. So if someone else is going to be there from that party, the white hair girl, then I don't want to be seen.
All right, so they talk to her some more. She seems surprised at first, but then just kind of nods and talks back to them as they drink their wine.
Yeah, at some point, Robert will just go up and like, "Is everything all right, honey?"
Says, "Oh yeah,
God.
thanks for the wine. We were all just talking about well, apparently you went to see someone of note today. They were just telling me about you being new to the city, and I was telling them we came in together."
Yes, but that's a story for a different time. Please do watch after her.
You're telling the other girls to watch after her.
Yeah.
And they say, "Oh yeah, of course. Your girlfriend Kocha is very nice."
Is she going by her real name?
I don't know if she's smart. Is she smart enough to use a fake name?
Well, wait. Did Aurora make fake papers for her? I guess is the better question.
I don't think I did.
Probably not. Actually, I don't think you did.
I mean, yeah. So, let's just go with she's going by her real name because nobody knows her name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And
Yeah.
one of the girls would say, it's good to meet you. Actually, let me check something.
It's smart enough to give her my fake name. If she talked about him at all.
I
She
will.
says, "Yeah, your fake name's Damien, right?"
Yes.
Says, "Yeah, Damien's he's got a lot we're looking forward to in this city. We've heard some good things. It's kind of one of the reasons why I came over and talked to you all. You seem like a lovely group." And they're like, "Oh, yeah. I hope you guys are, I hope you do well, Damien." And they all kind of smile.
Thank you. I'll just greet them like, "I'll be over here, honey, if you need me," and then
She-
just go off to the corner somewhere.
All right, so she nods and says, "Yeah, I'll be talking to them a bit more, but I'll see you later."
I will say to Eldrin and not main character. To Eldrin and Nasira, do you want me to spy in on this conversation?
I think so. one of the reasons that I thought it might be good to send Kocha is because she's not faking; she's just being friendly, and it could open additional, you know, conversations or encounters or introductions later.
So, at the same time, Robert
We didn't
goes
even-
over there.
We didn't even
Oh,
tell
sorry.
Kocha which person to focus on at that table. She's just there to like befriend the whole group,
Yeah.
you know?
All right. Well,
At
what
the-
were
Yeah,
you
Robert
saying?
doesn't know either.
Right.
No. When Robert goes over there, Aurora but tells them what she's planning to do is spreading an eye on them, the two people on the line link, and disappears through the crowd and turns invisible the moment that she sees the blind spot that no one can see him.
All
Right,
give
she's
me
gapped
a-
through people.
Give me a stealth check. All right,
Damn.
so yeah, you disappear into the crowd. Maybe like pop into a closet really quick and cast invisibility.
Oh no, I
unnoticed.
disappear through blind spots and just
You
disappear.
can't
Favorably.
cast invisibility while you're among people.
Uh,
You'd be noticed
I don't
right away.
think I actually cast it technically.
You can link the ability, but I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah. What does it say?
As a magic action, you gain the visibility condition. It doesn't say anything about actually
okay.
casting it.
So it's just a magic action. There's no spell casting. All right. So yeah, you can just vanish then. All right. So sure. What are you gonna do after turning invisible?
I am going up to that table, hiding to make sure I'm not spotted if invisibility fails.
Okay.
Out of the point of view, spying on the conversation.
All right.
It's
This
just
might
asking about
be
clothing, I would say, during via the link.
this might
Yeah,
be
and tell them.
a good time to stop though, because we are at time. Why don't we do MVP votes and pick it up next time? And we can have you spy on the conversation a bit. Hopefully, we'll
spy
have,
on the- Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll have our priest back for next game.
I am spying on the conversation and also telling the people in the mind link what is being said.
Wait, we never found Volley today.
No, Volley's
Tonight?
still
come back.
missing. All right, so Robert with
Yeah.
2 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
Yay.
Might start
I'm
getting
assuming
worried.
you got what my MVP vote means.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so let me take some notes, but otherwise, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks,
All right. Bye,
Enjoy the
guys.
session.
Good night.
Good night.
I am heading out. Ciao.